So today I want to talk about two more things that I do to help my anxiety. These are some of my go-to things. I use them every single day and they definitely make a big impact on my anxiety. So last week I talked about exercising, mindfulness, and like breathing techniques and journaling. So those were like the free ways that you can help your anxiety that I use to help my anxiety. And then this week I want to talk about two other things that I use. These two are not free, but they have helped me so much and I wish I had started doing them sooner. Even though there is a small like price tag associated with it, they've just helped me so much. So the first thing I want to talk about is vitamins. Okay, so I used to be the biggest like anti-vitamin person because I was like, as long as I eat a balanced diet, I don't need vitamins, I don't need to supplement, I'm just gonna eat super healthy, and I eat super healthy. So like what I didn't know at the time and what I've since learned is that even with a super well balanced, well rounded diet, and eating really healthy and super clean, a lot of us are still deficient in some vitamins. We just don't get enough from our food. Full stop. That's it. And some of us are more susceptible than others due to genetic things or whatever. So we might be even more like needing certain vitamins that we're just not getting in our diet. Deficiencies in certain vitamins can have a huge impact on our health. And when I was actually in undergrad university, my family doctor at the time, who was great, actually explained some of this and how certain vitamins can seriously impact our mental health and our anxiety levels. With that family doctor, she specifically focused on two vitamins with me, vitamins B and vitamin D. And she said that it is very common that people don't get enough of those vitamins and they can have a huge impact on our mental health, and they're not like expensive vitamins. One thing that is super important with vitamins is that we are getting high quality vitamins. We don't want any fillers or any random extra ingredients that we don't need in our vitamins. We just want clean ingredients that our body actually needs. One thing that I found out was that, and that my doctor at the time had told me as well, was that most people just need like all of the B vitamins. We're not getting enough of any of them. So she said it's really important to take a B complex, so that has all of the B vitamins that we need, and make sure it's a super high quality and clean one. I take Super B. This is something that I sell through my business, but I was taking it long before I did the business. It is a B complex. It has all the B vitamins that we need in proper doses, and I think this bottle is like $30 and it lasts you for 2 months, so not expensive. And then I take this, which is vitamin D. I take 2 of these, so 2,000 IUs a day, which research lately has shown helps support our immune system as well, which is just like another side bonus to taking this. And actually, B vitamins also help our immune system a lot too. I encourage you to do some research on that. The moral of the story is that vitamin D and a B complex are super important for our mental health. And if you can find ones that are good, like I said, I recommend these ones. This is what I use. If you want to get your hands on some of these, leave a comment or send me a message. But I noticed a big difference for me. And vitamin D is also an inexpensive vitamin. So for me, it's a no-brainer. It was totally worth it. The other thing that I do to help my anxiety that is equally as much of a go-to as exercising for me is essential oils. I use these all the time, every day, whenever I'm starting to feel slightly anxious, and they have made a huge difference in my anxiety levels. Okay, I'm gonna get a little sciencey on you here, so bear with me. The olfactory nerves at the top of our nose are directly connected to the limbic center of our brain. This is where emotions are stored. When we inhale essential oils, they connect to those nerves, which connects to our limbic system of our brain that deals with, again, emotions, anxiety, stress levels. These tiny molecules can influence our body's like emotions, anxiety levels, hormone production. They can tell our body to calm certain parts of our body, like our adrenals, which also deal with anxiety and stress levels, and fatigue also, so energy levels. Now, there are so many different oils that can help with different things in our body. There are multiple different oils that can help with anxiety. There are multiple different oils that can help with our stress and relaxation levels. There are multiple different oils that can help us with our adrenal glands. But not all oils are created equally. There are different ways of processing essential oils. There are also not a lot of regulations on essential oils, so a lot of brands are just not as good as other brands. Oils are something that you totally get what you pay for. If you're paying a really low price, it's because you're getting a really low quality. I have had so many people tell me that they think that oils don't work, and I always ask them where they got them. They always have gotten them from a random place, paid a low price, like didn't do their research about oils. Like, you get what you pay for. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling about that now. So I use really high quality oils. The company is called Young Living. I also sell these oils, but I have been using them for years before I ever started selling them. So I have them through my business. If you want any, let me know. I can hook you up. But I, like, long before I started selling, I decided that these ones were the best. I had done my research, I had looked into it, and I had used so many different brands of essential oils. And I was definitely that person who was like, essential oils don't work. Because I had tried so many. I had tried so many brands and so many different oils, and like they didn't do anything for me. But then I tried Young Living, and that all changed, and I realized how amazing essential oils actually are. And I decided I wasn't going to use anything else because why would I? I found the best ones. So I just want to quickly show you some of the ones that I use all the time. I use frankincense a lot. This oil is super calming. I use it before I go to bed. If I'm feeling anxious and I can't fall asleep, this will like knock me out. I usually pair this with lavender. Thieves is another oil that I use all the time. It's very just like cozy and it smells good, and there's oils specifically in this that help with stress and relaxation. So I love diffusing this. It just feels like safe. I use black spruce a lot. This oil is so grounding and so calming for me. It also just smells amazing. I will diffuse this or put a drop on the back of my like neck or on my wrists, and then I smell good. These three oils, frankincense, thieves, and black spruce, all come in the starter bundle that you get with Young Living. That's what I got when I got started, so I still use these oils all the time. They're like definitely my go-tos, but I do have a couple favorites outside of that bundle as well that I use, and the one I'm going to talk about here, there's so many that I use, guys. I could do like an entire video on all of the oils I use, and it would be like an hour long or maybe longer. My go-to outside of the starter bundle oils, and it's Peace and Calming. Honestly, the name says it all. I use this all the time. I have a roller top on it, so I'll show you what I mean when I say that. It's like up a little ball, and I just will put it on my wrists and on the back of, or on the front of my neck, behind my ears. And again, then I smell good. Those are just some of my favorite oils to help me with my anxiety. There's so many that I use. Those are like kind of my go-tos, but I will use different ones depending on what I feel like I need at the time. Once you get a little bit into essential oils, you realize that your body kind of tells you when you need certain ones based on if you feel it or if you're not feeling it. It's pretty amazing. It's one of those things that you don't get until you try them. So if you have oils and you know what I mean, you're going to be like, yeah, totally. And if you don't have oils, you're going to be like, just trust me. Once you get them, you'll understand. I'm really excited that I got to share with you these 2 extra ways that I help my anxiety, because all of these methods have helped me just so much in different ways. But I'm so grateful that I have all these ways, and I just want to share it with other people. Exercise, moving my body, essential oils, and vitamins are like the main things that I think have helped me the most, but I will use all the different methods depending on what I feel like I need at the time. I am so darn appreciative of every person who is liking and watching these videos and commenting and subscribing, so thank you so much. I hope, like, honestly, I just love sharing this stuff with people, with you, with everybody, and I just hope that you can be helped in the same ways that I was helped from these ways that help me with my anxiety. So thank you so much, and yeah, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you next video.